Welcome back, everyone. We are back on the OU Lata, and this one's gonna be probably short and sweet. Shout outs to Storm Zone for this crazy Sun team. I think y'all will enjoy it. If not, then you didn't. I don't even know what these things are gonna be running. Overlord, got the Overlord himself, King Gambino. Truly Rexen, really, very Gambino. If that fucking Clodsire is water absorb, if it's not water absorb, this is a wrap. If it is water absorb, it's less of a wrap, but we'll make do. Just realize I don't have a fighting move on this. See the Vision Storm, but we'll make. Counter fire. Actually very weak to this. Let's see what happens here. I could structure out somewhat of a plan. But I know Scarlet gets an ice move now, so it makes things a little trickier. But advantage wise, it would be in his best interest. I don't switch well in the gouging fire, so it'd be foolish of me to allow that to have its way. If it's choice banded and things of that nature, then we want to beat that thing down as it is, as he opts for the Corviknight. That's amazing. Yeah, this might be over here. So I get to Side Shock straight up. Actually want the Clodsire, and Side Shock is a waste. Mystical Fire is still the best play. I know he's U-turning. I was tempted to Calm Mind again, but I catch either a Goldengo or Scarlet. He never gouging fire, so he does Clodsire, which is interesting. A double Mystical Fire. What's the risk? Clodsire can't touch Hatterene, right? Unless there's something I'm missing. We double Mystic here. We don't want Scarlet coming in. I would have smacked his Clodsire there. Yeah. It was low risk. That wasn't even really a prediction, it was just low risk. This may have trick. Goldengo being gone is whatever, like it's really not that important. I don't want my Hatterene tricked. He's minus, is essentially the equivalent of -2. You could see him into but if he has trick, I don't want to deal with that. So it is Scarf. That wasn't 100%. Even if I was 100%, what was I gonna switch into that? I could have given him my Torkoal, I suppose. Below us. Okay. Terrifier. I'm not even sure what these do. Hey, Dragon Dances. Terra Water, probably I don't know what these do. Like how strong they are. That's really what I'm thinking about. Like, is this something that's like, I know they run Dragon Dance, but like I know a lot of them don't run Dragon moves. So let's find out. A Dragon Dance. Because what I could do is just Terra Water Draco Meteor here. Let's say Terra Fairies or something like that. I mean, I'll just have to bite the dust. I can't really do much about that. Scale Shot. Does that mean death for me? Oh, if he gets 5. Oh my god. It's the end for me. Scale Shot, is that normal? I bet that's not normal. So I wasted Terra. It's not over by any means, but I'm guessing they're on Dragon Dance Scale Shot. Why would you have Scale Shot? Why would you go Clodsire? I mean, the Clodsire play isn't the end of the world. The Scarlet is likely, which gives me Sun. Dragon Dance Scale Shot. Whatever. I mean, that might be normal. I'm the one that doesn't know the meta, so this does make things very hard. Because he hasn't Terra'd yet. But my Raging Bolt is really problematic if I play this right, so U-turn is fine by me. Especially if he goes Tusk. 'Cause I can smash him with my Gambit. Goes Gouging Fire. Gets an attack boost. This thing gets Scale Shot, I've seen, so if I go my Gouging Fire hard. If he Scale Shot, he Scale Shots. I can't have him Dragon Dancing. So he gets greedy. I have a speed boost. Earthquake or Outrage better here. Outrage probably one shots. What's the score we're not gonna do anyway? Terra Ground. So that's, oh wow, that blows. That's Scale Shot for you. It depends on if he had a healing move. Based on he has Dragon Dance and Scale Shot, I doubt he has a healing move. The Outrage did a decent amount, I'm surprised. So Gambit, let me see my speed tier. I know Storm likes to run slow Gambit, so that boy is fast. Oh, jolly. That's too much speed, my guy. I'm not about that life. I didn't want my speed, but we're gonna need to dial it back down a little bit. I need my power. So this is great because I can, wait, what just happened? Okay, I thought I just was able to outrage again. This is great because I'm able to heat crash his team for the W. I have is to. I probably didn't have to go Hatterene here, honestly, but I know he's leaving the Tuscan. Scarlet attack boost, so he's very offensive. So here you give up Clodsire. What's my worst case scenario? That Gouging Fire. Well, it's Terra Ground now, so he actually can't just have his way with my Torkoal, so I can counter his Gouging Fire. So there's no downside to Mystical Fire here. Interesting. Yeah, Mystical Fire was the objective best play, especially since the Tusk is a non-factor. Because I can just Sucker Punch. Like if he spin spams, I mean, unless you have rocks or something, I just Sucker Punch you. Fallen 2, but I'm Black Glasses, he's dead. Actually, one Headlong Rush. Surprised he went Corvi hard. This allows me to get up bands, which I think Torkoal is still faster than Clodsire. Even if he were to go for U-turn. My Gouging Fire sweeps him with the fire move. Like literally as it comes in, it's a wrap. So I think we've managed to pull this off, unless there's something that I'm missing. If there's something that I'm missing, it will be a learning lesson. Because also Lilligant smashes. Once this gets weakened, I technically could just kowtow this and just Lilligant sweep. Triple Axel. It's just Triple Axel misses. Can miss. So it would be all of these left. And I don't have to. Like even if I go Torkoal, I can just go back to like, there's nothing you can go to that will solve the Gouging Fire issue. I can just go back to the Gambit. Gambit, funnily enough, is the least valuable member. That's not true. Fostora's has Gambit sweeps too. Well, Scarlet can have Trick, Choice Band, or I don't know. It gives a little more variance for me to have. Like it leaves a little more in the opponent's control. I guess I could sack the Torkoal with the Sun turns I have. I mean, probably. So he left because he's like, yo, smoke. I want no parts of it. Okay, so on to the next, as they say in these streets. If guard gets withered down, my Gouging Fire can do Gouging Fire things. Water Absorbers, pesky. But he'd never go hard this on me. Never. This is very good. Very good. Bro, Terrablast Fire. Probably won't die. This is very good. What would be problematic? Guard for sure. Darkrai, I suppose. This is a tricky ass game. I'm surprised he went. I don't know. This makes sense. This makes plenty of sense actually. Plenty sense. They say in Jamaica, enough sense. You know what I didn't factor? How good damn Hatterene is. I suppose he could future sight. I'll flip turn for the little bit of chip. Positionally, Gambit isn't bad. Yeah, he did future sight. I was like, he might get greedy in future sight. The reason I say greedy is because future sight, he's not gonna get the chance. I'll get the sun up because he future sighted. If he just chilly reception directly, because now I can cover for the Zenta with Hatterene, right? And I can jury mystical fire in case he terrors. Gets a defense drop, which is annoying as hell, but it is what it is. What do I want to do here? He gave up his defense boost. But he does go sloking. I figured he might, but I was like, I can't risk it. Plus, him giving up the defense boost is wonderful. Wonderful. And this is where the defense drop is shitty, because Calm Mind here is blessed. But so be it. Gets the opportunity to if I Calm Mind here. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh well. Gonna do. I gotta go Gambit again to force in. Oh wow. They run Flamethrower. Okay. I wouldn't have future sighted there. I mean, I wouldn't have Flamethrower there. Maybe he's Assault Vest actually. So this is not that bad if he's Assault Vest. Let's find out. No, that won't work. Yeah. Need his Garg smashed. He's Assault Vest, that's not bad. So let's back to Hatterene. I need to play this. There goes Garg. What? Why would you go Garganical there? Like if I'm expecting Zamazenta out of Ironhead. So bro's trash. That was a absurdly stupid play. Garganical getting touched, which he's gonna allow now. So he's okay, fair enough. He's gonna allow me to. He's gonna get Salt Care greedy. Yeah. This is a huge problem for him. This is a huge problem for him. I actually just recognize how big of a problem this is for him. If I were to growth, I'm not one-shotting. What else would I set up on? Sloking Galar comes in. I'm +2. I actually forgot that I. This is really important. You need to 35 for a fill. Oh. I don't think I'm killing this shit. I'm gonna Flamethrower me. First. Maybe it would be the Terra Blast. Fire this later on. This could sweep him, honestly. Flamethrower. Sludge Bomb. Oh, okay. So this must be Assault Vest. The way he's playing this doesn't make sense. He must be Assault Vest. Okay, very well then. Well, Earthquake directly. Yeah. I could tell he would leave it in, but Garg would be a good cover too. The reason being, one, he's fearing Dragon Dance, but I mean, just based on how he likes giving up Sloking, there's a huge mistake. You're a Draco fodder. Every time, 1, 2, 3. So he, I can't tell if he left in a I'm not coming back kind of way, or he left in a I disconnected kind of way, but the game's far from over. Him giving up Sloking though means one more growth on that Lilligan is just chop, 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 chop. Unless you know, he tears the Zenta into steel. I've seen quite a few of those. If I get the Garg gone, this thing can use fire moves. What's that one? The Fire Outrage. roaring, wake, walking. He really opened up, particularly wake. So it's just again understanding the risk versus reward. Like, what's the reward of, like, what's the risk of me? Not again, but I'm in sun. I'm gonna say, what's the real risk of going hard, Zenton and Dragonance and Iron defensing me out, or going hard Garganical and Saul carrying me out? So it was one of those, like, I'm out of here kind of. But he had better options. He didn't solve the puzzle the right way. And that's all Mons is, and I was thinking about that. Now, Mons is a puzzle, right? They're fixed pieces. You get part of the puzzle, right? I know Corviknight is a steel flying type, but I don't know what moves it has. I don't know what items it has. And there is a way to win this battle in the end. But because of all of the variables, our job is to solve the puzzle. And I was researching the value of puzzles. Well, they have a lot of value, but specifically on our brains, right? And Mons is an excellent hobby to have if you want to enhance your critical thinking, because it's literally the same mental martial art as, well, it's slightly different, but it requires the same skills as every other mental martial art. And so as you allow yourself to practice critical thinking in Mons, because you're again solving puzzles consistently, if you're an engineer, computer science guy, or you know, somewhere in the math realm, those are puzzles. There's an answer out there, right? If you're making a machine, there is a solution. Or you're in business, there is a solution, there is a way this is possible, and your job is to, with all the unknown variables, find the perfect pieces to the puzzle, to where it's like, boom, that's the picture I was looking to make all along, right? Facebook, Instagram, ChatGPT, all of these things, a toothbrush, were all in existence. They were all possible things that could be created, and somebody ventured and said, you know what, I'm gonna figure this damn puzzle out, and came up with these things that have transformed our lives in unimaginable ways today. And so it's just a beautiful thing to think about it in such a manner. Heatran is an issue, but he'll probably sack it early. If he does so, then how can I force him to do that? Guitar's a bitch. Marina is a bitch as well. Yeah. I'm gonna pretend that I have moves that I don't. So espionage. I'm probably gonna get Dazzling Gleam there. I mean, the gambit is so obvious. Not even really about the gambit being obvious. It's just like, what do you do here? I'm gonna go Hatterene mid-ground, just gauge what he is. So he psychics, and that is respects for you to be doing that kind of damage to me. I think 27. Why would you psychic there? Unless he doesn't have Dazzling Gleam. I'll say if he has Shadow Ball, this would be where it would be showing itself. I'd take Alluring Voice. That's okay, so he does have a fairy move. That did a lot. I'm gonna Calm Mind again on the off chance the Heatran comes in. Calm Mind is fine because he only has Psychic. So he's actually fucking himself over. And I Draining Kiss here to get my health back. Yeah. I don't know why he did that. Oh, he can Draining Kiss back, but he's not doing shit to me. 14% versus like, this is a very interesting choice on his part. I don't think he thought this through. Corviknight is bodied. Very interesting. Mirror Armor. Okay. Your Magma Storms are for sure gonna hit. But is the value you're sacrificing worth it? I knew you'd crit. Anybody else saw that crit coming? I know nobody was really surprised. I knew he was gonna crit me. Or maybe that's why I got crit, right? I knew he was gonna crit me. Alright. Well, fuck this Heatran up here. Oh, Primarina. Why did you go Primarina? Oh, Heatran, bro. Damn. Iron headed there, he's finished. Well, the Primarina being beat down means my What's his face destroys him. It doesn't matter that much, but forget. Essentially one shot here. Can I get one shot? Oh, I'm faster. Oh, okay, of course. Like I'm a lot of speed gambit. Let's control the situation here, just so this doesn't get too out of hand. He CCs, that's perfect. So that is that. I just knew. I was like, this is going too smoothly. Bro's about to bring this T-Turn and crit the shit out of my Adderine on the first hit. And sure enough, grab one more and then we'll wrap this party up. Having a good old time. Have fun, brother. Yo, I love these kind of teams versus Wake. Special attack Wake. The happiest guy in the world right now. I'm about to terror water motherfuckers up. Like nothing satisfies me like seeing that Hydrosteam go and bodies just hit the floor. We learned our lesson last time. Slowking could be an issue. Tusk could be an issue too, but Slowking is a bigger issue. I don't have a ground type. This was a good play. I just realized I don't have a ground type user. Oh boy. Gambit's good. This is not good. My weakest link is Gouging Fire, even if he were to rogue Draco. So it's probably specs. It gets to heat crash. Now I have to play in a way where I don't allow that Raging Bolt to come in. I could Hatterene sweep him. Hatterene's really good. Oh, he actually goes Raging Bolt. I mean, again, let me think. So if I were to... Hatterene's too valuable. It's not time yet. I don't have to take a Volt Switch there or a Thunderbolt. It'll hurt. So here, because I know he was going to do this again, what I can do here is position Wake to force his hand. He's going to go Slowking. I'll take next to no damage. And this time I can, I guess I can't. I guess he could just straight up attack me. Let's see. It does chilly. That's why I didn't want to go Torkoal. Meaning, when I say straight attack me, I meant go Torkoal. That's actually what I meant. So I have to get rocks up soon. Okay. Outrage would be reception. Okay. Let's see what his initial play to Lilligan is. Because I know he's not thinking too much, which is the best part, and he can't chilly reception here. He could, but the circumstances are in my favor. Couple ways I could go about this. I need to feel safe going to this. Because I have so much leeway if I just play this patiently. What I don't want him to do is straight up Sludge Bomb. Because I don't want to go Walking Wake. Your Walking Wake positioned out, not as this chilly receptions would be the best position. Because I could just flip turn slash Draco on his Mola. I mean, for him to... The reception would be strange. I go for the greedy play. Okay. He does go for the greedy play. So he tries to get more than get a bigger bang for his buck. And now I know he has T-Wave, which gives me a lot of data. He can't chill a reception. He has to hard switch to Tusk or Mola here, which is what I needed. Tusk Mola, how do I want to take advantage of this? Probably Tusk, honestly. Which, even if he molas, he has to take a Draco Meteor. He protects. Excellent. And now get the Slowking in. Because that's going to bait his Chilly Reception. I get the rocks up to punish. Oh, he Future Sights. That's actually wonderful. That's perfect. I'm in. Because now you're going to Future Sight and somebody's going to get... I guess he could go Garganical. He's slower than me. I don't want him going to Great Tusk. I'd rather him go Garg. So I can get the free switch into... Alright, Chilly Reception. Right. Forgot about the sun. Dang. Alright, actually made a misplay there. Might be his rocker. I'm a bluff. Made a misplay there. Cause I forgot that he's gonna go after me in Chilly Reception. I don't know why I forgot about Chilly Reception there. I guess I have to just commit to a win con, don't I? I'm trying to have it my way. In every way. I'll have to take a bit of damage on Hat. Because I'll take Future Sight and that. But what it does is it gets me to control the net. Oh, he goes. I guess Slowking isn't, but I have the futures. I mean you get what I'm saying. And he doesn't have any healing moves, so I just gotta be patient. Because what I don't want is the Reception. Probably Sludge Bomb last move. He doesn't have any recovery moves, and I'm pretty sure it's only Sludge Bomb. Be very shocked if you Chilly Receptor there. I gotta give up the Gouging Fire here. Yeah, so he chillies. It's fine. Flip turns. He has one turn of chilly left. Is this helmet? Yes. Perfect. I could go Lilligant. No, that won't work. What's the best bet here? I could go... I have to play this, so... What I'll do is lure the Slowking into... I know Slowking versus Lilligant will Thunderwave. I guess if he doesn't Thunderwave, it's shitty, right? He has a very slow team. Lilligant boosted can sweep him. He's just not Terra yet. Okay, so it goes Tusk, which is he's gonna Terra the Tusk. Okay, fair enough. So he's going for the KO, or he's gonna Rapid Spin. Going for the KO. So he trades the KO for the spin, which means I get a KO here. And he can't die. This is gonna be a huge problem. Him getting rid of Lilligant matters, but him giving up the Terra is a big deal. Especially because my oh, perfect. Yeah. Like, he has a very slow team. His Ogre Pawn is an issue, but Torkoal, like, every time Wake comes in, it's a KO. So Mola is gone. And so soon, I was gonna say soon, I could, I technically could still Hatterene, destroy him. Volt Switch will hurt, but won't kill me. So I could. Oh. Then he'd go Ogre Pawn. Choice specs, Volt Switch. If I give this up, we're SDing Like Gambit wins, but the paralysis is a bitch. If I take a volt switch, this thing is really strong. If I take a volt switch, my player's to Hydra Steam. I don't think I can say. If he knocks me out, he got me. Yes, I barely survived. Perfect. I really needed to survive that. Tatooine is one of them ones. And so now I can Gambit, assuming this doesn't get low kick or something. Right, and Cudgel means he loses a mon here. A kowtow. Who the fuck? Bro, I'd have to run into the one low kick Ogrepon on the ladder, bro. Alright. Actually, this was a misplay. I didn't mean to go this first. I forgot this isn't even weak to say I've lost. Because now he just assault cures. There's nothing I can do about it. Me not having a ground type, maybe it's not completely over. I can Draining Kiss enough. Probably protect. Alright, so all care spams. I mean, it's just the best play. I'll Draining Kiss though. Figured he'd slow king, but what is he gonna do after this? The receptions. Great test. A Terrifier, probably. A Terra Flying. Probably. Knock this out and then I lose to the Echo thing. Yeah, the Ogrepon being faster than Wake is a bitch. I mean, the alternative is to do a go to Orco and let him knock me out. Can't get any health, but yeah, he's just one. Okay. So now he goes the Raging Bolt. And there's nothing I can do about it. Get the sun up, but the sun doesn't even matter. He had one more turn of because the issue is that the Ogrepon now wins, you know. And so we'll get a little bit of KOs, get a little KO right there. I guess the Ogrepon technically could just not be plus speed. Him having low kick is where this. I thought I had him, but I don't know how like common low kick is and shit like that. So low kick is common, and so be it. But that part right there, I sucker punch into Ogrepon. I won. But yeah, so I have to be mindful of. I guess, you know, if you're using Ogrepon grass, you know, maybe low kick is like, you know, Gambit is common enough. What else? I don't know. Gambit is common enough to where you're like tired of getting swept. But yeah, I think I could have won that had I played a bit better around. There's no way I could have known he had T-Wave. Gambit being paralyzed really threw off everything there. Because it meant I could not come in on the there's a Pokemon he had, the Garganical. If you thought about his team, if I SD, I just need to sack some SD on the Mola. The Terrasteel Tusk. There's literally nothing on his team that could beat my Gambit after that, but the Para and the fact that his guard could go first, if it had Body Burst or Salt Cure, it was gonna finish me. Raging Bolt could have, you know, Thunderclap too, but I wasn't as concerned about that. He also had a moment of terroring the Tusk, which knocked out my Lilligant. That was big. So yeah, all around, Gambit could have done its job, but he caught my ass with a low kick. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed. Hit the like button and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.